This was O'Malley. With Proposition 20 on the ballot, seeking to eliminate sections of Assembly Bill 109, Proposition 47, and Prop 57, those laws have led to a significant decarceration and hundreds of millions of dollars in cost savings to the state that are now allocated to prevention, treatment, education, and other critical services that prevent crime. Proposition 20 would increase the number of people incarcerated and cost the state millions of dollars at a time when we should be closing prisons, defunding the police, and investing in communities. The Contra Costa County DA has already publicly opposed Proposition 20, and the LA District Attorney Jackie Lacey opposes Proposition 20. And for somebody that's been formerly incarcerated as myself, that had a life sentence, was a three-striker, I would say that Prop 47 and 57 gave people like me the initiative to go into self-rehabilitation or take advantage of programs that were available for substance abuse, anger management. You know, someone like me that has been in prison quite a few times, I had to take under consideration substance abuse, behavior problems that I never addressed. And so with Prop 47 and 57, it made these programs in there available for people like me to be able to address these issues and to seek how I can better myself if I can return to society and be a productive person in the community. So what is your stance as far as Proposition 20? How do you feel?
Well, I, even before Prop 47 came on the ballot, we were already charging about 80% of the cases that became misdemeanors. We were already charging them as misdemeanors. I'm not a fan of initiative process because once you once a law comes into place through an initiative, you cannot change it other than to go back to the voters. And so I support a lot of what Prop 20. I don't support. I oppose a lot of what Prop 20 is trying to do, which is undoing Prop 47, undoing the benefits of Prop 57, some of the others. But I also understand that in Prop 20, there are components that I support, which is making human trafficking a serious crime in California. Right now, it's not. And so this is my problem with these initiatives, is that you take all or nothing. And so I'm really evaluating right now if all the parts that I support override the parts that I oppose. And right now where I stand, I have not taken an official position, but where I stand, I oppose more of what Prop 20 would do than I support. So I'm evaluating that right now.
And I understand that, you know, as the district attorney, that you have to take into public safety and serious violent crimes such as you mentioned. I understand that. Okay, and I'm speaking on, like I say, people that have been in there. This could, if they repeal this, it could mess a lot of things up and overcrowd the system again. We're already in a pandemic where people are losing their lives, whether they're staff or people that are in custody. So, like I say, I understand what you're saying on that, but we need to know, you know, can we, you know, count on you in Alameda County, as far as, you know, opposing this when the election comes, so we can, you know, get funding and keep programs going that are taking place right now. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. There's a lot of unrest, and people are trying to come together to find positive solutions instead of negative ones. And I just, you know, I feel very strongly about this. Like I say, it affected me and it helped me get myself together, you know.
I totally understand what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying. I'm just not going to make that declaration right now because I'm still weighing through just the parts for other strategies that I can engage in to affect the parts that I feel are significant for public safety, like making human trafficking a serious or a violent crime in California, which I believe it is. And there are a few other components that I feel we've tried to work through the legislative process but have been unsuccessful. On the other hand, as I said, for the most part, as I'm going through this with a fine-tooth comb, because I want to be responsible in my position, and so far I support the work of Prop 47, Prop 57, the other components that would be undone by this initiative. So I'm leaning in that direction, but I'm not prepared right at this moment to say whether I'm going to officially support it. I mean, not support it. I won't support it. That's for sure. I won't support it. The question is whether or not I would publicly oppose it.
Okay, when election approaches real close.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
I know.
O'Malley, when do you, just to close the loop on this question, when do you anticipate making a position?
I don't know. I will, you know, I've been looking at it, this and all the other initiatives. There are a lot of initiatives on this ballot. So I've been looking at all of them.
Okay. We'll move
Thank
on to
you.
the next question. Thank